We're back. There he is, Punxsutawney Phil. Made his annual weather prediction on this Groundhog Day a short time ago. Surprising very few people. Saw a shadow once again, meaning 6 more weeks of winter.
I loved when you were cursing, Phil, this morning. That rodent. Oh, so good. Enough about that, because this also has people... it's the 30th anniversary of the classic Bill Murray movie, the beloved film that actually was filmed in Woodstock, Illinois.
Well, NBC's Maggie Vespa has traveled there with all the Hollywood nostalgia we can handle. We can handle a lot, Maggie. We are all in on Groundhog Day.
I know. Can you handle it, guys? Can you handle it? We're not sure we can. I mean, obviously we have the scarf, we have the button, we have the puppet. Like, it is everywhere here. And yeah, this is Woodstock, Illinois. It was practically a character in the movie. This is the square where they held the ceremony in the movie. And now every year since that movie came out 30 years ago, this square plays host to the annual Woodstock, Illinois Groundhog Days Festival, a place where, yes, a large squirrel predicts the weather and where you can't help but wonder, what if there is no tomorrow?
Then put your little hand in mine.
This morning, after 3 decades watching a cynical weatherman's nightmare day on repeat.
That's right, woodchuck chuckers. It's Groundhog Day!
Don't mess with me, pork chop. What day is this?
It's February 2nd. Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day's Bill Murray-infused deja vu still reigns supreme.
Do you ever have deja vu, Mrs. Lancaster?
I don't think so, but I could check with the kitchen.
Perhaps nowhere more than in Woodstock, Illinois. People think of Punxsutawney, but when they think of Groundhog Day, you guys want them to think of Woodstock.
We do.
The city of 25,000 played host to the 1993 cult classic, cast as the real holiday's headquarters, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Reluctant forecaster Phil Connors, played by Murray, covers the main event.
This is one time where television really fails to capture the true excitement of a large squirrel predicting the weather.
30 years later, Woodstock honors its role with Groundhog-themed gusto.
We had no idea what the movie was even about. And certainly didn't think that 30 years later people would still be talking about it.
We met Rick Belair's, chairman of Woodstock's annual Groundhog Days Festival, in the town's Harold Ramis Theater, named after the famed director who found the small town for the offbeat comedy about a day Phil Connors is forced to live over and over.
To Gobbler's Knob, it's Groundhog Day.
It's still just once a year, isn't it?
People would find Bill Murray in one of the local drinking establishments in the evening.
Belair's cast as an extra. Now he helps fans revel in the movie's magic.
So this is the puddle, probably the most famous spot in Woodstock.
Watch out for that first step, it's a doozy.
Here, the diner where Murray tells Andy McDowell's Rita Hansen,
I'm a god, I'm not the god.
McDowell recently reflecting on the film's 30-year legacy.
For me, Groundhog Day was a perfect movie. It makes you realize how gorgeous life is and how to be a good person.
Now, Woodstock's festival serves as a pilgrimage for film lovers and lovers of all kinds. You got married at the festival.
Yeah, we decided to elope and get married here on the bandstand.
This year, as tourists trickle in, the film's message worth repeating.
It's a story that we all feel in our hearts. It's a story of disappointments. It's a story of successes. It's sort of what we do. We try to learn new lessons every day.
It has been an incredible 24 hours. I still can't believe that we found couples who got married here. Multiple have, by the way. Again, we are here in Woodstock, Illinois. Just want to reiterate that because Punxsutawney had its Groundhog Day ceremony earlier, but we have some video of the Woodstock ceremony. And guys, I hate to break it to you, Woodstock Willie confirming Punxsutawney Phil's prediction, also seeing his shadow, also predicting 6 more weeks of winter. And you guys know I'm the reporter who stands in the snow all the time, so no one wishes that was different more than me. I do also, really quick, guys, I have to have a conversation with Al. Because the people here of Woodstock, Illinois, they are huge Today Show fans, but they had a request. Okay. They saw, Al, and we have video of this too, our forecast, your forecast yesterday with the map of different Groundhog Day locations.
Yes.
and they say they were a little bummed to see that Woodstock, Illinois was left off the map. So in the future, they're asking if they can be added to the list. Just the messenger sending it along.
We will put Woodstock Willie. We did not know about him. We will put him on the map next year so that we can heap scorn upon him as well.
And our own Woodstock Willie Geist also confirmed.
Yes. And Willie casts a much longer shot.
Yes.
Thank you, Maggie.
Thanks, Maggie.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.